Hi there, my name is Carter Friend, and I have a confession to admit. Sometimes when I hear breaking news concerning the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I tend to express my emotions, verbally and loudly. For instance, when I heard that the legendary Robert Redford would be in Captain America the Winter Soldier, I was all like, yes! Yes! And then when I heard that they were creating a television series set within the MCU starring Clark Gregg as Agent Coulson, I was all like, yes! And then when I heard that Ultron was going to be the main villain in the Avengers sequel, I was all like, anyway, the point is that when I hear earth-shattering news about the MCU, I express myself accordingly. So one might assume that when I hear bad news concerning the MCU, I would have a similar reaction. And I think, for the most part, that would be very true. Certain things come to mind. However, when I heard that Loki would not be appearing in the Avengers Age of Ultron, my reaction was more like, duh? Okay, here's the thing, people. I love Loki just as much as the next guy. He is, without a doubt, my favorite villain within the MCU. Tom Hiddleston is perfect. I hope that he continues to be in the MCU for many years to come. But is it even remotely shocking that he's not going to be in the Avengers sequel? Let's just stop to consider how many comic book movies keep the same villain in the first movie as they do in the sequel. I mean, it happens, but I wouldn't say that it's common. I wouldn't say that most do it. Just because Loki's a popular character did not at all ensure that he would be in this sequel. I mean, I think it's sometimes our judgment is clouded by the fact that all these movies are taking place within one world, so we've just become used to the idea of all the same characters popping up everywhere, but we still have to recognize that each series, each movie, is within that big, larger universe in its own series. For instance, the Iron Man movies are its own series of movies within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So is the Avengers. It is going to be its own series of movies. And so, when you think about it, I mean, under what circumstances could you imagine Loki being in the Avengers sequel? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Loki served his purpose in bringing the Avengers together. If he were to come back as the villain for the second one, it would just be the same old thing over again. And if he were to come back not as the main villain, what purpose could he possibly serve? Are we just going to take a little side trip to Asgard with Thor to check in on Loki in the middle of the Avengers movie? I mean, I don't know. To me, it didn't come as a big shock. I mean, I understand why it's a headline. I mean, it is news, I suppose, but as time went on, I was seeing it everywhere. People saying, no Loki in Avengers 2. Oh my gosh, what does this mean? Does this mean that Loki's gonna die in Thor the Dark World? Does this mean that Joss Whedon doesn't like Tom Hiddleston? I mean, what on earth did Loki do to not deserve to be in the sequel? And the whole thing seems quite overblown. For those who need their Loki fix, myself included, just within the right context, there will be a lot of Loki in Thor the Dark World. In fact, they're reshooting right now and adding some scenes with more Loki in it, just for that purpose. So we have that to look forward to. You know, Loki has his place within the MCU, but rehashing the same villain from the first Avengers movie and the second one is it's just not good filmmaking. So those are just my thoughts on the matter. I hope you don't misinterpret this to mean that I don't like Loki, because, I mean, come on, who doesn't love Loki? I mean, come on. I just think that he had his moment when it comes to the Avengers series itself, and that, I mean, he served his purpose. That was it for Loki within the Avengers movies. Maybe later on, if they do some sort of Masters of Evil, he'll come back, but in a story about Ultron, I have a hard time imagining where Loki could fit without it just being forced and putting him in there because they know the audience loves him. I don't think this is shocking. So what do you guys think? Were you surprised that Loki is not going to be in the Avengers Age of Ultron? And are you upset about it? Are you like me and you're okay with it and you didn't really expect him to be in the first place? Let me know in the comments below. So yep, I guess that's it. I will see you guys soon. Yep. Oh, wait, giveaway! You think I forgot about you? I can never forget about you people. So here's the deal. In my last video, I held a giveaway in which I told you guys that one of you lucky people could receive a Guardians of the Galaxy concept art poster. This one right here. And a lot of you guys entered. You retweeted my link, you shared my post on Facebook, and everyone who did either one of those is in this little thing. Not everyone themselves, but their names on pieces of paper, in case there was confusion. Alrighty, so I will draw one name at random, and that person will be the lucky winner. Let's see. Alrighty. I hold the winner within my hand. Congratulations to at MoneyMac101. Woohoo! Very good job. I will get in contact with you and find out how to get this to you, and we'll have it done very shortly. But wait, there's more. Just because I feel like being nice, and just because I forgot I had this and don't really have any use for it, I have decided to also, from this list of names, pick one person to receive this Avengers movie poster. So let's see who that will go to. Alrighty. Okay. I hold the winner in my hands once again. And the winner of the Avengers poster is... This is upside down. At Dan the Man 242. Congratulations, Mr. the Man. I will get in contact with you as well, and we'll try to get this poster to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much to everyone who entered the competition, and I will definitely be holding more of these soon as I get some more merch for you guys. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I was definitely pleased with the amount of people who entered. I will do it again shortly. So now you know what to do. If you enjoyed this videos, if you would please subscribe to this channel, tell your friends about it, and also I'm going to put all the links down below. You can like the Marvel Cinematic Universe page on Facebook, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow the Marvel Cinematic Universe on Twitter, and yeah, all that good stuff is down there. Do it if you're cool, and I will see you guys with a new video on Thursday. Alrighty, goodbye.